Here we go. This is our first scene. We have a cinematic wide shot of an African savanna at sunset. Our camera is going to slowly pan across this watering hole that's surrounded by very tall, luscious golden grass. There's acacia trees all around. And there's a nice little bit of dust in the air that's catching the last bits of sunlight as the sun sets behind the tall grass. There's a few birds flying overhead, and we just have this nice, tranquil, peaceful mood. This scene is going to be about establishing this environment, establishing this watering hole, and just giving the audience a chance to kind of take it all in. So we're not going to have any action in this scene. It's just going to be establishing the environment. And then in the next scene, things are really going to pick up. So for this scene, I would like to use the prompt, cinematic wide shot of an African savanna at sunset, with a quiet watering hole surrounded by tall golden grass and acacia trees, dust in the air catching sunlight, a few birds flying, tranquil mood, high detail, photorealistic warm color tones, 16:9 aspect ratio. You could also add some style tags if you want, so I would add R16.9, V6, style raw, Q2, HD. All right, so now we're moving on to our second scene, and this is where things are really going to start happening. We're going to move in much closer to the watering hole, and we're going to get a close-up view of a large crocodile that's lurking just below the surface. Now the crocodile is going to be mostly submerged. We're only going to see its eyes and its nostrils above the surface of the water. The water is going to be nice and calm. We're going to have reeds surrounding the watering hole, and because it's low light, it's going to add to the tension of the scene. So we're going to use cinematic lighting to really make the scene feel like a movie. And of course, we're going to make sure that the crocodile looks photorealistic, and we can see all the detail in its eyes and in its skin. And we're going to have a shallow depth of field so that the background is nice and blurry. For this scene, I would like to use the prompt. Close-up view of a large crocodile partially submerged in murky water with only its eyes and nostrils above the surface. Water is calm, surrounded by reeds. Low light and high tension. Cinematic lighting, photorealistic, shallow depth of field, 4K detail. Now, if you wanted to, you could also do an underwater view of this same scene. So you could be looking at the crocodile from below, and you could see the riverbank and the tall grasses and the reeds swaying above you. And then you could have the crocodile lurking just below the muddy bottom, surrounded by aquatic plants. And you could see the shadows of the birds flying above you as they pass overhead. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an upload. I'll see you guys in the next one.